first and only dark-skinned activist. I'm back to let you know you ain't been talking about dark skin. You ain't been talking about dark skin. You ain't been talking about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober do it. You ain't been talking about dark skin. You ain't been talking about dark skin. You ain't been talking about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober do it. That's right. Y'all know how I do. I gotta check you on YouTube. I gotta check you on TV. I gotta check every last one of you. Because they mocked me, then they copied me. They mocked me, then they copied me. But let's get one thing straight. And I hope everybody can hear this, because I'm just getting in line with YouTube's new technology, with the new, they got rid of the old live stream format. And that's why I wasn't on here for a long time, because I had to figure this thing out. If y'all having any issues hearing me, y'all need to let me know, and I will make sure that I correct this. Okay, but it's the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. It ain't you. It ain't you. All of them. Anybody you hear talking about dark skin, let me tell you something. Before we even get into this topic, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about these black men who are date a -10 as long as she light skin. We're going to talk about that tonight. But before we talk about that, we finna talk about all you on YouTube, all you on TV, all you up in the media that done copied the dark skin activist. You're not the dark skin activist. It's only one dark skin activist, and that's Rashida Strober. You're looking at her. You're looking at her. I am responsible single-handedly for bringing the entire colorism conversation to the social media masses. That's a fact. And I got people like Lupita Nyong'o. Let me tell you something. Don't send me no video. Don't send me no article on no Lupita Nyong'o. Because I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you like this right here. Let's get this straight. No Rashida, no Lupita. No Rashida, no Lupita. No Rashida, no Lupita. No Rashida, no Lupita. Let's break that down. I've been the dark-skinned activist since 1998, and I got all these coattail riders up here riding my coattail, capitalizing off of what I created. And you no good, low down, got the nerve to come up into my comment section making these ignorant, brash statements, speaking on something that you have no idea about. The nerve of you, the audacity of you, telling me you don't own the right to talk about any topic. I do. I own dark skin. You mad? You pissed? Are you angry that I have the audacity to come to the masses and let the world know this is what it is? I own dark skin. I own the conversation because I created the conversation, and I'm taking my respect. You ain't got to give it to me. You ain't got to get, cause let me tell you something. Ain't nobody ever gave the dark-skinned activist anything except for, shout out to Fashionably Fab, the dark-skinned woman that sent me this shirt, got melanin. I own this conversation. I own this conversation, and I'm letting everybody know. And y'all know what? Let me address this stuff, because you know what? I've been doing a lot of voiceovers, but I like to look people in their eye. When you come for me and I address you, I like to address you to your face, okay? And make no mistake about it, I will address you to your face. I will address you to your face. Anything I say on YouTube will be said to your face. Let's not get it twisted. So I think a lot of y'all got it twisted, but I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. I'm the originator of this lane. So let's address that. Let's address these people coming up on my channel. Talk about you just jealous. You just a hater. You just jealous. You just mad at these other YouTubers because they got more views than you. You're just mad because you couldn't capitalize off of being dark skinned. But y'all put the words capitalize off dark skin in your vocabulary. I put the dark in dark skin. Don't ever get it up. Don't ever get it up. I put the word dark in dark skin. I own dark skin. I own dark skin. I said it. And here's the thing. because I need people to clearly understand what these dark-skinned chicks have over me, the ones that now ripped off and stole from me. They have the skill to market. And I done laid it down in the written word in my comment section, but I'm gonna lay it down right here on YouTube in your face. What these chicks on YouTube have on me is the ability to market, but they'll never have the talent. I got more talent in my pinky, more talent in my pinky, more talent in my toes, more talent in my toes than you Oreo. Don't ever get up. And what they did is in 2015, I'm gonna keep telling the story of the dark skin activist and how you ripped off my work. What they did in 2015 when I made dark skin pop, because that's what I did. I made it pop. I put dark skin on the map. I put colorism on the map. Rashida Strober did that. Rashida Strober did that. Now, I had been working all the way from 1998. But when social media came around, social media was another platform that I could bring dark skin activism to. And I previously had built the first platform in the world, in the history of humankind, to ever deal with dark skin discrimination, aka colorism. Some people call it that, but I call it darkism. I brought it to the internet. And in 2014, Tommy Sotomayor contacted me. He said, I want you to come on my show and I want you to speak on this dark skin agenda. None of you was talking about no dark skin. You know what they was up here talking about? They was talking about they weave, they weave, they weave, they weave, they weave, they weave, they weave. That's what they was talking about. They was talking about basic Black issues. Boring, boring, boring. But here's the kicker. They had already built up audiences because the one of these chicks are tricks. Crispy burnt. I don't eat crispy burnt chicken. I don't eat I literally don't eat crispy burnt chicken because guess what? Vegans don't eat chicken. We don't eat meat. So I literally don't eat crispy burnt chicken. So crispy burnt chicken and others like crispy burnt toe up from the flow up chicken already had inbuilt audiences. They crispy burnt chicken, in fact, stated that she was a marketer. Say it with me. Marketer, marketer, marketer. That means you know how to market any idea. But what you didn't have was the creativity of the dark skin activists. Okay, you had the marketing, but you didn't have the creativity because you was talking about your weave, your weave, your weave, your weave. That's what you was talking about. You was talking about basic Black issues. And then the dark skin activist comes along in 2015 and I bolster the platform of dark skin activism, which none of you ever heard of, through this beef I had with the rapper Kendrick Lamar, where I basically said what I said about his light-skinned girlfriend, and I did it dark-skinned activist style. I did it under the dark-skinned activist brand, and guess what? It went viral to millions. Charlamagne and the Breakfast Club made me donkey of the day. All these bloggers, they blogging because Black people had never seen nobody talk about dark skin and colorism. They was like, what the hell is a dark skin activist? They was like, what is this? Who is this woman? But in the aftermath, after they mocked me, they copied me. Say it with me. They mocked me, then they copied me. They mocked me, then they copied me. They mocked me, then they copied me. And so what these chicks did on YouTube, they didn't have the creativity. They had the platform and the marketing skills. And they went to Rashida Strober's channel after I blew up off that Kendrick Lamar beef, which I didn't even try to do. But that's what natural talent will do for you. That's what natural commentary, that you ain't got to go watch somebody YouTube channel and steal from them and steal their videos off their channel. I had to do, it came out this brain right here. After I went viral for talking about Kendrick Lamar and his light-skinned girlfriend as the dark-skinned activist, everybody and they Black mama started ripping off my channel. Say it with me. Everybody in they Black mama started ripping off my channel. Everybody in they light-skinned Black mama started ripping off my channel. Everybody in they brown-skinned mama started ripping off my channel. Everybody in they tar Black mama started ripping off my channel. And then you started to see all these Rashida Strober knockoffs, Rashida Strober knockoffs, Rashida Strober knockoffs, oh, Oh, you said, what do I think of Beyonce's new song, Brown Girl? Fuck out of here, Beyonce. You ain't nothing but a Rashida Strober knockoff too. Beyonce, you are Rashida. When have you been talking about anything brown? You are a benefactor of light skin. Just, you know what? I dismiss her. I dismiss you. You don't even matter. You don't even matter. You're a joke. You're a joke. So let me get back to the subject matter at hand. After the Kendrick Lamar debacle, that is when you started to see all these Black women that already had built up channels started to copy my content. And they took it to their channel and passed it off as if it was their own. And it was not their own. It was the work of the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. So when you sit up here and say to me, oh, yeah, they got a bigger following than you and you're jealous, you need to question, why would other Black women with bigger followings have to come to my little small channel and steal the work, the original work of my dark skin activism, colorism activism, which was unheard of before I came on the scene? You need to question that before you try to come for me, before you try to bring your, because I'm not gonna bow down. I don't bow down to anybody but God. I am the originator. I am the creator of this dark skin lane. And ain't none of you could ever take that away. None of you. I made you, Lupita. I made you, Lupita. Now y'all go. Like I said earlier, no Rashida, no Lupita. No Rashida, no colorism on social media. Don't ever get up. Don't you ever get it up, because I will tell you this to your face now that we got that out the way. And if you want a complete and full history of the story of the dark-skinned activists and how these chicks came onto my Facebook, they came onto my YouTube, they came onto my website and stole and ripped off my work, go, check out my channel. Check out my channel. Check out my channel. Thank you, Erica Wright. Shout out to you for watching. Shout out to everybody for watching. Here's what I want to say. Erica Wright, you said Rashida started her dark skin activism on Facebook. Actually, I started my dark skin activism in 1998 at St. Petersburg College, right? And then I brought my dark skin activism to social media in 2009. Then I made it pop after being invited on Tommy Sotomayor in 2014. Then it went viral to millions after that Kendrick Lamar post in 2015. After that, all these dark-skinned chicks, light-skinned chicks on YouTube. If anybody you hear talk about light skin, colorism, dark skin, baby Rashidas. Baby Rashidas, let me go get y'all some milk. Let me go get you some Similac. Let me go get you some soy milk, because you're my child. You're my baby. I gave birth to you. Don't ever get it twisted. Now that we got that out of the way, real quick, I have a $1 million darkism campaign going. I am looking for investors. I'm looking to raise $1 million to produce the Dark Skin Activist Tour. The Dark Skin, shout out to you once again, Erica Wright. I really, really, really appreciate that for what you're saying. I know you're saying you've been arguing with me and following me since 2009. So even though we've been arguing, you know the truth of what I'm saying. Thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I have my Dark Skin Activist Tour going. Make sure y'all donate. So help me produce the Dark Skin Activist Tour that I built way before social media. I did this before any of y'all. Like I said, no Rashida, no Lupita. Honey, you late. I don't respect you. Talk about you writing a dark skin book. Child, please. I've written more dark skin books than any human being in the world. I don't care if you famous. You're not the dark skin activist. Moving right up along. Now let me do what I do. Let me do what I created. I created this brand of commentary that every Black woman, light-skinned woman, brown-skinned woman is copying. If they're talking about it on YouTube, they're copying Rashida Strober. And I tell you, every last one of you to your face, you would not be able to handle it. You would not be able to handle. Let me talk about these. I'm triggered. I'm triggered a lot. So when you see me come up on here, it's because I'm triggered. It ain't because y'all telling me to. I don't come based on people telling me talk about this, talk about that. No, it comes from my heart. That's why you could never be me. You could never be me. It's only one dark-skinned activist. These Black men, y'all have the nerve to tell me that I'm ugly. Y'all have the nerve to come for me and tell me that I'm a 5, that I'm on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 5. Well, how dare you when you out here dating light-skinned chicks that's -10. Light-skinned chicks that's -10 people. I've seen this with my own eyes. Big foreheads, bad bodies, bad skin, stank breath. But you got the nerve to come and tell me I look like a man, I'm masculine, I'm a trainee, I'm loud, I'm a 5. You got the nerve to try to come for me when you out here with chicks that look beat down, busted, tore up, and disgusted. They look a hot ass mess. But you got the nerve to come for the dark-skinned activists. Well, let me tell you something. You're dating, what you're really dating is a -10. And because the woman is light-skinned, and here, let me tell y'all something. This by no means applies to all light-skinned women. Because see, I'm fair at the end of the day. I'm not about to sit up here and say that all light-skinned women are -10s. I'm speaking on the black men out here who, because they have a light-skinned chick, they decide that I'm going to denigrate Rashida Strober, and I'm going to say, that you're less feminine, you're less beautiful because I have a light-skinned chick. And mind you, a lot of these light-skinned chicks, and I've looked at them, I've sized them up. I've sized them up, and I said to myself, I want to understand what makes these chicks better looking than me. What makes these chicks a 10? When they got, like I said, and I only deal with the facts. I'm going off of their phenotype, just like you, because I'm going off of my phenotype. I'm looking at what they got to offer phenotype wise, and I'm seeing bad skin. I'm seeing busted up teeth, missing teeth. I'm seeing big stomachs with stretch marks. I'm seeing bad bodies. I'm seeing big stomachs with little legs. I'm seeing busted up weaves. I'm seeing busted up braids. I'm seeing bad perms with split ends. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm seeing bumpy faces. I'm seeing bad hygiene. And I'm saying to myself, how is this chick a 10 and you call her Rashida Strober a 5? And when I size them up, when I compare them to myself, I say to myself, hold up. Wait a minute. I'm saying the common denominator here, the common denominator is dark skin. Okay. The common denominator is dark skin. And a lot of y'all don't want to admit to that. So the easy go-to is to call Rashida Strober a 5, or to call me a man. Hold on, let me go to some of these comments here. Let me go to some of these comments. Let me go, and I want to say shout out to everybody for watching. I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting and watching. Let me go to some of these comments where these black men, I had to block one of these low down the other week because he had the nerve to come up on Facebook and call me a trainee. He called me a trainee. He called Rashida Strober a trainee. Rashida Strober, who's given birth to 2 beautiful dark-skinned children, he called me a trainee. This was a light-skinned dude that did that. That's why I blocked your ass. And then you come up on my other page. Trying to converse with me. I'm done. I balled you up and threw your ass in the trash. That's what I did. But this is what they do. This is what they do to the dark-skinned activists. But I'm not going to change for y'all. If you think for 1 minute that I'm gonna, here's another thing they do. They say, oh, Rashida, you don't have the views because Your voice is deep like a man. You talk like a man. You talk like a dude. You talk like a man. But I've seen light-skinned chicks, white chicks who've been smoking for years with deep voices, but I don't see the same level of attacks on their femininity. Okay, and I don't have to prove to none of you. I don't have to prove my femininity to none of you. You have to rise up to my standard. Let's get that straight. Because half of y'all, I wouldn't even touch you with a 2-foot pole. Okay, I wouldn't even think about touching you. I don't want you. I don't want you. So you better run over there with your -10s that are light skinned. You better run over there with your -10s that are light skinned, because I don't want you. I don't want you. I rejected you. That's how I do it. I do the rejection. Let me tell you something. Let me let y'all know something. Let me let y'all know something here. Let me go to I want to get to this these comments here where these people, they run their mouth, they talk trash about me. You know, they call me manly. They call me all kind of name, everything but a child of God. That's what Rashida Strober is. But you know what? It's all good. Let me go to some of these comments. Hold on. Let me go to some of these comments here. Let me go to some of these comments and talk about what these people say about me. Okay. This woman is insane. The mental illness in Black society typically goes unchecked. Okay, I'm insane. Okay, that's a shot at my intellectual and mental capacity. I'm gonna have to deal with that one in another video. But let me just read some of these comments. She mad she dark skinned and wants to make the world pay for her being dark skinned. You damn right. You got that right. You got that right. You got that right. You need to pay me for being dark skinned. I already made a video about that. So let everybody know, pay me for being dark skinned. That's right. And I'm not mad about being dark skinned. We're going to get that cleared up. So the person that made that comment, the Black man who probably with a -10, light skin, okay, I'm not mad about being dark skinned. I love being dark skinned. What I don't like is the double standard. What I don't like is a light-skinned chick who has my features, who will be deemed more beautiful, more feminine than Rashida Strober. That's my problem. That's darkism. So don't you come up on social media hollering about Rashida Strober don't like her dark skin. That's not it. Me not liking my dark skin or liking my dark skin ain't got a damn thing to do with it. What I don't like is the stereotypes that dark-skinned people face. What I don't like is the light-skinned privilege. What I don't like is the discrimination. So don't you ever tell that lie on me, because they lying. This is what they do. This is what they do. They lie on the dark-skinned activists. And let me tell you something, Cherylicious 91. Let me tell you something. I have never been a dark-skinned supremacist. You sit up here and you put in the comment section, the world's first and only dark-skinned supremacist. No, let me correct you, because you're light-skinned. You're light-skinned. I'm not going to sit here and say that all light-skinned women are haters, because I got some light-skinned and mixed race fans out there that know what it is. They know what it is. They know what it is. They know what it is. But you're the type of light-skinned woman that I was addressing years ago, way before these bitches started stealing my work on YouTube. Even Tommy Sotomayor took my video and put it on his channel. It was called Light-Skinned Women Give Up Your Light-Skinned Privilege. Light-skinned women give up your light-skinned privilege. I don't have a phone number. Here's what I'm gonna do, because I see some people want to call in. You know what I'm gonna do? Because the dark-skinned activist is real like that. If you want to call in and you want to talk to me, you call me on my personal line. You call me on my personal line. Call me on my personal line. I'm gonna drop my personal line in the comment section. I'm finna drop my personal line in the comment section. And if you want to address anything that I'm saying, you can address it with me head on. There you go. Okay. Cherrylicious 91, let me get back on you, because you've been coming for me for years, and you have light skin privilege. You sit up here and you judge me. You sit up here and you make brash statements about what I'm saying. But this is the selfishness that I be talking about with a lot of you light skinned chicks. Y'all done had the upper hand with black men for years, and y'all don't want dark skinned women to get none of these baller black men. Y'all don't want dark skinned women to get not even the middle class black men, not even the black men, the working class black men that go to work every day. Y'all want all the black men for yourselves. You don't want to give up your light skin privilege. That is why we have so many black men running around here with -10, dark skin, light skin women. That's the thing, because y'all don't want to give up your privilege. Understand me clearly. Y'all don't want to give up y'all privilege, because if y'all did, y'all would be in solidarity. Okay, y'all are not in solidarity. Y'all are not in solidarity, true solidarity, because a real sister that's in solidarity, light-skinned sister that's in solidarity, she would say, you know what? Rashida Strober is right. This is wrong. I have been in a privileged position regarding the dating and marriage when it comes down to black men dating and marrying me, and you would stop. Okay. And I'm not saying you sitting up here talking about somebody, no one is responsible. I'm talking to you, Cherrylicious 91, because you've been coming for me. You have been coming for me for years. You sitting up here talking about no one is responsible for my self-esteem. That's not what this is about. This has nothing to do with self-esteem. And Erica White, I see you low-key agreeing with her. You must be light-skinned too. This is what I'm talking about. These light-skinned chicks, they prove right here in my comment section that they don't want to give up their light-skinned privilege, because she's sitting up here agreeing with this foolishness, trying to blame it on me. It's always blame the dark-skinned victim. Oh, I got self-esteem issues, and I'm light-skinned women. We're not responsible for your self-esteem issues. Well, explain to me why light-skinned chicks who are below average, who are -10s, who they are made to feel like they are on top of the world when it comes down to beauty, and they don't have self-esteem issues. You want to protect the way that they feel, even though you know, and let me tell y'all something. You ain't telling me. I've been a dark skin activist. I see this so many times in my community I can't count, where black people will put -10 light-skinned chicks on a pedestal in the community, protecting their self-esteem. So what is you saying, Cherrylicious 91? What is you saying? What you saying don't make sense. What you saying don't even make sense. Hold on, this is a private call. You are on the line with the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. The dark-skinned activists that all these on YouTube have copied. They mocked me, then they copied me, but it's only one dark-skinned activist. And you are on the line with her, Rashida Strober. I'm doing excellent. How are you doing tonight? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate you calling in. And I'm going to go ahead and hang up. Let me just let you guys know what that particular caller said, because y'all know I don't have the technology worked out. I'm not going to sit up here and worry about that. I'm going to get out my message, and I'm going to appreciate the supporters. The young man that just called in, he called in to tell me, and I don't know if you guys can hear that or not because I am wearing my headphones. He called in to tell me that he supports my work and he feels that I should get more attention. Hold on one second. See, I got to stop looking at these comment sections, because this Cherrylicious, I'm going to address you. Let me finish, because I'm going to address you again. That I should receive more attention for creating this lane than what I am receiving. And so to the caller that just called in, I don't know your name, but I want to tell you I thank you very much because I love my supporters. Don't get it twisted. I love my supporters, the real supporters of the world's first and only dark-skinned activists, the ones that will come out and blatantly say, oh, they copying Rashida Strober. Oh, that's Rashida Strober. Oh, Rashida Strober is the one that brought the colorism and dark skin and darkism conversation to social media. I love those people. I love those people. I got all the love in the world for those people. But you haters out there that condone other Black women coming up on my channel, stealing other Black women with large followings who previously had large followings and knew how to market, but didn't have the creativity and the books and the plays and the origination of the idea. Okay. Those of you that condone those type of women coming to my channel, stealing, you trash to me. You're trash. You're trash. You're rubbish. Let me get back to you, Cherrylicious. Let me get back to you, because here's an example of the dark skinned activist being copied, and we see this in live real time. This is what people have been doing to me for years. She comes up on here, you come up on here and had the nerve to say, and Erica White and Cherrylicious 91. These two light-skinned chicks, they coming up in the chat ganging up on the dark-skinned activists. But bring it, because I'm unbothered. I'm unbothered. This is what I do. I'm ready. I'm ready. Is you ready? I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Let me get on you, Cherrylicious 91. Here's what you said, and I'm the world's first and only light-skinned activist. You know what? Let me tell you something. This is the plagiarism that I'm talking about, because you would not have had the mental awareness, the intellectual awareness, the knowledge to even type the world's first and only light-skinned activist had there not been Rashida Strober, who created the very phrase dark-skinned activist. And this is another example of what I'm talking about when I say light-skinned women, give up your light-skinned privilege and stop being so selfish. I can't even have a movement as a dark-skinned woman that I created from my own oppression to free me from my oppression without light-skinned chicks like this wanting a piece of the action. They always feel they gotta have a piece of the action. Okay, I'm battling dark-skinned chicks too who's stealing from me. Okay, but these light-skinned chicks, some of y'all cannot stand the fact that there's a dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, who is fighting for the equality of dark-skinned females in regards to beauty. And not only do I fight for the equality of dark-skinned females in regards to beauty, I also fight for the equality of all dark-skinned people, male or female. But you light-skinned chicks, some of y'all can't stand the fact that the dark-skinned activists, there is a dark-skinned activist that exists that is fighting for the beauty rights of dark-skinned women. It bothers you. You're so bothered. You're so triggered. You're so triggered that you have to steal and copy and call yourself the light skin. That's Rashida Strober. You're my child. Just like Eve. You know who Eve is? Eve that they found over in East Lake, Africa. They say that she gave birth to the human race. I gave birth to you. I gave birth to, if there's a light-skinned activist, honey, that derives from the dark-skinned activist. Just like everybody derives from the dark-skinned, nappy-headed Black woman. I gave birth to you. I'm your mother. I'm your mama. I'm your dark-skinned mama that you got a problem with, that you want to fight against. And your co-signer over here, your cheerleader, Erica White, she's your cheerleader. She's your light-skinned cheerleader. Let's see what she got to say. She said, I think she's trying to say you're blaming light-skinned chicks for being light-skinned and they can't help that. Wait a minute. Hold up. Ain't nobody, y'all are misconstruing what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. See, that's the thing. When you cannot admit the truth of your light-skinned privilege, then you have to try to twist and manipulate and turn my words into something that I didn't even say. Ain't nobody blaming light-skinned people, for that matter, for being light-skinned. That's insane. Why would I do that? Why would I sit here and blame a human being for a color that they had no say so in becoming. That's on their parents. This is not about blaming somebody for being light skinned. This is about attacking the privilege. And this is about calling out the people that don't want to give up their privilege. Okay. And some of y'all know that you are a -10. You know that you're a -10, but you still feel superior. You still feel superior to dark-skinned females who you know that look way better than you, that look way better than you, or who look equal to you regarding, you know, the face, the hair, the body. Like I said, the common denominator is always the light skin. And you cannot tell the dark skin activist shit. Ain't none of y'all can tell me a damn thing. And I'm going to tell you why, because I have seen this played out more times than I can count. I have been the victim of this more times than I can count. Being around a -10 light-skinned chick, whether it be, I don't know, at the store, at the club, in the mall, and knowing, I know, and even that -10, she know what it is. She's a woman, a woman to woman, you know what it is when you don't physically look better than another woman. You know what it is. You know what it is. But because you have been protected, you are a part of the protected class. When it comes to beauty, you're protected. Talk about my self-esteem. You're not responsible. Well, Black people have been responsible for the self-esteem of -10 light-skinned chicks because you're protected. You know, if you in school, in high school, where they used to crack on me at for being dark-skinned, nappy-headed, and skinny, but when they saw a light-skinned chick who they knew clearly did not look good, she was protected. You've been protected. You've been protected by Black people your whole life. So you expect to continue that protection. Well, not as long as the dark-skinned activists around. I'm calling you out. And I'm calling out the Black men who shit on Rashida Strober, because y'all do it all the time. You shit on me and call me ugly and everything but a child of God. You attack my femininity, but you will praise a light skin or even a white woman, because I consider, when I say light skin in my book, in the dark skin activist world, is also includes non-Black people. The term can apply to non-Black people. Let me go to some of these comments here. Let me go to some of these comments here, because you know, I got to call some of y'all out. You're not going to sit up here and attack the dark-skinned activists and think that I am not going to address you, because I am going to address you. Oh my God, here we go with this comment here. Also, some dark-skinned females attack light-skinned females for being too pretty or uppity. Oh. Hillary. Y'all remember Hillary Banks? Because that comment right there made me think about Hillary Banks. Do y'all remember Hillary Banks from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Hillary Banks was the quintessential uppity, light-skinned female that this person who's sitting up here saying that dark-skinned females like to attack those type of uppity, pretty, light-skinned females. Well, here's an example of an undercover -10. She's an undercover -10, but the light skin and the good hair, that baby hair, that good hair, that baby hair fooled y'all. It had y'all fooled. And that's what I mean by you as light-skinned females. Y'all are a part of the protected class regarding beauty. If you are ugly, if you are mediocre looking, you still get classified as beautiful because you're protected. You are Hillary Banks, if you look at her face, she's not that cute. She's not that cute. Hold on. Let me see if I could Google her face, because she's never Ashley looked way better than Hillary Banks off the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But Hillary Banks' light skin protected her. And Hillary Banks is the type of light skinned chick that this person who made this comment claiming that dark skinned women attack light skin. This is the type of chick that y'all claim that dark skinned women attack. But when I look at Hillary Banks, I don't see nothing special about her face. Her eyes and nose and cheekbones are not in sync. But because she light skinned, we are fooled into thinking she's a 10 when she's really a -10. Stop. We're not going to do that over here. This chick has a witch-looking nose. Okay, let's do this. Let's paint Hillary Banks' face dark skin. Let's do that. And then come and tell me, come and try to convince me that she's so beautiful. She's so pretty. And again, let me be clear. I'm not saying that all light-skinned women are unattractive. That is not what I'm saying. I am saying that I am sick and tired of the -10s getting a pretty pass when we know that they're not pretty. We know it is the light skin. Now, let's keep on talking about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and let's talk about the dark-skinned Vivian versus the light-skinned Vivian. Let me go Google that picture. Let me go Google it. Hillary Banks, I'm sorry, but actually, I'm not sorry. She is not cute. She is not cute. This is not an attack on her as a person. I don't know her. She is at best, she is below average. I would give her a 2. Okay? She is not a beautiful woman. Y'all have been fooled by the light skin. Let me type in Vivian from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, when I look at the dark skin Vivian, let me see. Let me pull up that picture. When I look at the dark skin, I'm looking at it right now. The dark skin Vivian versus the light skin Vivian. And I gotta say this again, because they mock me, then they copy me, they mock me. Don't be surprised if you see this content somewhere else, because these sit back, they study the dark skin activists. I don't watch these. I don't watch these garden tools. I do not watch these garden tools, but they watch me. They all watch the little old dark skin activists to steal. If you see this content, this original content anywhere else, they're stealing like they've always been doing from the world's first and only dark skin activist. This is the original commentary that I created way before there was a YouTube, way before there was a social media. Don't ever stop. I'm looking at this light skinned Vivian, and I'm Aunt Vivian. I'm looking at this dark skinned Aunt Vivian. And let me tell you something. There is nothing unique or special regarding her beauty. She's average at best. She's average. She's an average looking light skinned woman. Now, when I look at the dark skinned Vivian, I see class. I see elegance. I see an air of richness and sophistication about the dark skinned Vivian. I see classical Black female beauty. That's what the dark skinned activist sees. And it's quite clear. But see, the problem is dark skinned women have never gotten credit for that. And now, you know, we have the token dark girls like Lupita out. She's a token. You're a token. You're a token. You're a token. You're a benefactor of Rashida Strober's work that we see because of Rashida Strober pushing so hard and fighting for dark skin beauty equality. We see that Lupita Nyong'o has been able to be the beneficiary of that. Okay, she's the beneficiary of that. She did not create the struggle. She's benefiting from it. And I don't like that regarding her getting credit. Benefit all you want. But don't try to sit here, Lupita, and take credit for creating this movement and shedding light on the plight of dark-skinned women, because you're not the dark-skinned activist, and you didn't do that. Rashida Strober did that. Rashida Strober did that. Rashida Strober did that. Period. End of discussion. End of discussion. But you replaced Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You got rid of the dark-skinned Vivian, and you put a mediocre looking light-skinned chick on there with mediocre talent. With to add insult to injury, you not only did you put a mediocre looking light-skinned chick on there, her talent does not match the talent of the dark-skinned Vivian. It doesn't. We can sit here and lie and we can fool ourselves, but I watched the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air growing up as a teenager in the 90s, and I know the difference. I'm also a performer. I know the difference. She is not in this capacity. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that this woman is not a good actress, but when I compare her performance to the dark-skinned Vivian's performance, apples and oranges. No, you are not fit for this role. She should have never been cast in this role, but that's what light skin privilege will get you. People will believe that you're better looking. They will believe that you're more talented. They will believe that you're nicer. They will believe that you're more feminine. They will believe things that are not necessarily true. Now, some of this stuff might be true, but in this case, this is not true with this replacement casting of the dark-skinned Vivian to the light-skinned Vivian. But again, this goes along with what I've been telling y'all about Black men will date a -10 as long as she light-skinned. Okay. As long as you light-skinned, they will date you. They will date you. Okay. You don't have to be spectacularly beautiful. You don't have to be the most talented. You don't have to have the best clothes. You ain't even got to have no money. They'll take care of you. They'll come in and take care of you. They will wife you up. You could have been slept around with 50 million men. Okay. You could have been slept around with the whole neighborhood. Okay. But they'll still wife you up. You still got that good in the eyes of Black men. You're still valuable. Look at Jennifer Lopez, who's another one that ripped off Black culture. Look at Jennifer Lopez. This woman passed around. I don't care about your money. And you came up off Black people. You came up off Black people. You came up, Jennifer Lopez, you came up off Black people. You came up off of Black people, period. End of the story. But she'll never have a problem getting a husband. Okay. She'll never have a problem getting a man. And even if she wasn't wealthy and famous, make no mistake, it'll be some Black man out there that will happily wipe her up, no matter how many other dudes she's been with. They could have been with 1,000 dudes. It does not matter. Okay. They could have been with 1,000,000 dudes, but their value is still higher than that of a dark-skinned woman. Okay. That's how it goes, y'all. That's how it goes. We could be mad about it. We could be upset about me telling the truth, but I'm only here to spit the facts. That's what the dark-skinned activist does. That's what the dark-skinned act. That's why you chicks coming to my channel and you probably sitting right back hiding with the anonymity of the internet. You probably sit back with your popcorn and your wine, watching the dark-skinned activist now, thinking of how you're going to rephrase what I've said and make it your own. It's still plagiarism. It's still stealing. That's what it is. So, That's what it is. That's that black men will date a -10 as long as she light skin. That's it. That's it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hold on. I'm reading some of y'all comments right now because I do need to get better about reading the people comments, because like I said, I do appreciate people that support, even the haters that be up on here. I love y'all too. I love y'all too, the haters. So I'm gonna you bagged the light skin, but you bagged the light skinned man, Rashida. B Money, it was the other way around. The light skinned man bagged me, because let me tell you something. You call me ugly, you call me manly, you call me toe up from the floor up. But guess what? I'm not desperate. I don't chase no man. So it's the other way around. The light-skinned men, they bagged me. They chased me. They was after me. They came for me. I did not come for them. I did not divorce my tar black dark-skinned husband and run around talk about oh, I'm finna go find me a light-skinned man. Do you really think it's that serious? Do you really think I place that much of a high value on a light-skinned man? Do you really think that the dark-skinned activist really places that much value on a light-skinned man that I got to go around bagging him up? No, that's not the way that it went down. That's not the way that it went down. They came for me. And I will tell y'all, you don't want me to get into the story of that. Maybe I need to bring my light-skinned boyfriend up on to my channel, and he could tell you how he had chased me down. Okay. And I do literally mean chased me down. It's that good. The dark-skinned activist is that good. So here's the thing. Even though, hold on one second, this might be a call coming in from somebody that's watching. You are on the line with the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. What's going on?
Hello, hi.
I'm doing great. How are you?
I just wanted to say that I do agree with what you said about how when you're with like a light-skinned girl and you're a dark-skinned girl, even if you're prettier, they still do approach the light-skinned girl way more than they approach you. And it's just crazy because Black people always act like colorism doesn't exist, but I'm a really pretty dark-skinned girl, and whenever I hang out with light-skinned girls and they're uglier than me, they're not even close to as pretty as they get approached way more by Black men. It's only white men really that really like approach, or people of other races that approach. So it's like, I do understand what you're saying.
Amen. Thank you for calling in. I really appreciate that. And I'm not sure if they can hear you. So what I'm going to do is, unless you want to say something else, once we get off the phone, I'm going to regurgitate what you said, because you are living proof of this. And I appreciate you calling in.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night. Okay.
You too.
So bye-bye. So this was very important. I don't know if you guys heard this, and I know I got to get better about this technology, because I normally don't do the call-in stuff. But here's the thing. This dark-skinned young lady just called in, and she just confirmed what I just said about when you with your light-skinned friend who is that -10, Black men approach that negative light-skinned 10 before they'll even come for you. I told y'all, the dark-skinned activist does not lie. And I want to say thank you to the caller that just called in. Thank you for telling the truth, because people have been saying, they love to say Rashida Strober is crazy. They love to say she's batshit crazy. This dark skin, you're crazy. You're this. No, I'm not. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that I got a lot of issues, God knows. But God knows I am not lying. I'm so glad that you called in. I'm gonna get my technology together. I promise I'm gonna get my technology together. So that you guys can call in and you can be heard, and we can converse, and the people can hear what you have to say. Because the reason why I didn't really converse with her is because I'm wearing these headphones right now because of the sound issues on my computer here that I have to get fixed, because I normally don't wear headphones. But when I take the headphones out, the sound goes away. So that's why I didn't converse with her, because I knew that you guys probably would not be able to hear her. But she confirmed what I said. And that my whole life I have experienced it. And I'm sorry that you had the caller that just called in. I am sorry that you have to go through that because I know how that feels. And you sit here and people like Cherry Bum, Cherry Licious, whatever your name is. You sit there and you say, oh, light skinned women aren't responsible for your self-esteem. But what you got to say to that? What do you have to say to black men who sit there and y'all know that y'all are not as pretty? Let's keep this 100. Let's be honest about this. You know when you a busted light-skinned chick. You know. We're being honest. You know when you a busted light-skinned chick, and you know when you a bad dark-skinned chick. We all know this. We know it. We know it as women. We don't have to sit up here in front and pretend about it because it's something internal that we know. And I done been in them situations more times than I can count. You see, with me, it's always been back in my teenage years, for example. Let me talk about that. Let me go back to that. Because that's when a lot of this darkism was eating me up. And I didn't have the worldview to articulate it at the time, but I was developing it and I was gaining steam to become the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. But back in my teenage years, I had three light-skinned best friends. Three light-skinned. One of my light-skinned best friends, okay, well, two of them, I ain't gonna sit there and lie, botched up, crooked teeth, messed up teeth. Okay. One of them, I ain't gonna even say which one. Maybe I might bring busted, straight busted, high yellow and straight busted, red bone and straight busted. I mean busted. When I tell you busted, I mean literally busted. Me, tall, slim, nice clear skin, nice white teeth, nice natural hair. Okay. But every time we went somewhere together, whether it was to the mall, whether it was to the store, whether it was to the club, whether it could have been anywhere, the black men always, no matter how nice I was dressed and no matter how busted they looked, no matter how nice my hair was done, and no matter how busted their hair was, okay? No matter how good I was smelling, it didn't matter. The light-skinned woman always got the attention. Always. Y'all could be mad. I don't care if y'all mad. I know some people are so upset. You're so upset. I love when y'all get upset. Be mad. You should be. You should be mad at the darkism. You should be mad at the light-skinned privilege. And I never would say anything because everybody seems to think I'm this extroverted person, but I wasn't always outspoken like that. I would take it. I would take the darkism. I would take the darkism in silence. I would stand there in the shadows looking like a damn fool while the black dude walked up to the light-skinned chick, my light-skinned best friend. And like I said, I'm looking good. Hindsight is something else. Let me tell you something. See, a lot of these dark-skinned chicks, y'all be having us thinking that we ugly when we're younger. Because they had me fooled. And I go back and I look at some of the pictures of myself when I was, a teenager. I'm like, dang, look at this pretty, beautiful, chocolate, slim, wonderful skin, nice hair. What the hell? How in the hell is it possible for this dude to pick her over me? In hindsight, this is what I be saying. Like, how is this possible? Come on now, how is this possible, y'all? How is this possible? But it was very possible because it's what happens. And I would be standing there holding my bag of chips, drinking my soda. I might have even been holding something for my light-skinned best friend while this dude all up on her, pressing her for her phone number. What's your phone number? Shouting, hey, Red, what's up, Red? What up, Red? All that stupid shit y'all used to do. And I'm just standing there looking like a fool, looking like the odd one out, making me think I'm busted and black and ugly. And, and that was not the case. It was the case of these black men who chose the -10 that was light skin over the 10 that was dark skin. That's what it was. That's what it was. And for the dark skin young ladies out there now, if you're going through the same thing, I'm telling you, as the world's first dark skin activist, you only hear it here. If you hear somebody where else, they're fucking copying me. Okay? They're fucking plagiarizing me. You didn't create this shit. Because I wish there was a Rashida Strober dark skin activist when I was a teenager. Then maybe I wouldn't be so up. Y'all calling me batshit crazy? Well, whose fault is that? Should we gotta blame the black men and the negative 10 light-skinned women for some of my batshit craziness if we keeping it real? Because y'all had my head up. Y'all had me believing that I was ugly, and I wasn't. I was actually very fucking beautiful. I look at my daughter. My daughter is the spitting image of me, my twin. This child is drop dead gorgeous. She's 7, 8 years, finna be 8 years, drop dead gorgeous. She got natural sister locks. She's tall, she's skinny, little petite, beautiful dark skin. But y'all had me up in the head, making me think I was this ugly, toe up from the floor, beat up, toe down, boot licked down, dark skinned chick, and it wasn't the case. Y'all made the dark skinned activists. Y'all cultivated the dark skinned activists. I blame you. I'm going back to you, Cherrylicious. You sitting up here talking about we're not responsible for your self-esteem. You are. By default, you are. You are responsible because you have my head up. You made me believe that I was ugly and busted and disgusted when I wasn't. And what I want to say to the dark skin, because even though these dark skin chicks be copying me, you're never gonna stop me from my original mission. I created dark skin activism to help dark skin females. You're not gonna fucking stop that. The phase of dark skin activism where I talk about y'all copying my work, that's a part of dark skin activism. I ain't gonna stop talking about that. You're not gonna stop me from talking about that. That's a part of dark skin activism. That's a part of the story of the dark skin activist. I'm not going to stop talking about that, but you're not going to take me off my original mission. I wrote the book for dark skinned females, the first motivational book in the world for dark skinned females. I wrote that a lot of y'all came to my website and stole, which I had to take it down. But I wrote that for dark skinned females so they could understand what I had been through. So you're not going to take me off my original mission, because it's laid out. So to the dark-skinned young ladies out there, don't be fooled. To the dark-skinned young ladies in high school and the dark-skinned young ladies in college and to the dark-skinned young ladies in middle school even, don't be fooled. To the dark-skinned young ladies in elementary, my daughter is in elementary, and I let it be known, you're absolutely beautiful. You take the cake when it comes down to gorgeousness. Because a lot of these black men and their they sidekicks, they will have you, they will have your head up. They will fool you into believing that you're ugly by choosing a negative 10 over you. They will have you thinking I'm the poster child for that. They will have you, they have had my head up. They have had my head messed up for years, making me believe that I was busted. And I believed it. I actually believed it. Don't allow them to mess your head up. Don't allow them to fool you. You sitting up here, Chris God, talk about everyone gets rejected. We deal with it and move on. I'm not going to move on. I'm not going to move on. Shout out to Queen Matt Girl TV. Thank you for inviting me onto your platform. I really appreciate that. Shout out to you. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to Matt Girl TV's channel. And Slumtown Basic, you sitting up here agreeing with Chris God. Talk about everybody get rejected. Well, we're not talking about everybody. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all like to deflect. We're not talking about everybody. We're talking about dark-skinned females. And in this case, I'm talking about myself and a dark-skinned young lady that just called in and proved. She says she looks better. She looks better. But the light-skinned chicks always get the attention. And they're probably, honestly, they're probably jealous of you. I'm not going to sit here and say, because I'm not going to generalize, that every negative 10 light-skinned chick is jealous of a 10 dark-skinned chick. I'm not going to say that. But in a lot of cases, I told y'all, we as women, we know. We know when another female is fly. We know deep down inside. We know that. We know that, okay? So some of them were probably jealous. They're probably jealous of you. And they probably feel superior to you because they're getting the attention. Okay. They're getting the attention. Okay, so don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you into thinking that you're not beautiful. And yes, Andre, I'm reading your comment. Shout out to you. You are a dark-skinned activist supporter. You're not one of those black men that I'm referring to tonight. And you're right. You said, I looked at your old pictures and you took the time to lose weight, take care of your skin and everything. Yes. And you know, that goes along with saying you have to continue to keep your game up when you're a dark-skinned woman. And I realized that a long time ago. Wrote about it in my book, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I put on a lot of weight. Oh my God. I put on a lot more weight than what I was used to. And I was fat. Some people would say it's thick, but no, honey, I was fat. And I took the time, like you said, went and lost my weight, went hardcore vegan. I've been vegan for very close to 10 years now and taking care of myself. So that's what you have to do. That's what I would like for dark-skinned young ladies to do as they get older. And this is what I teach my daughter. And she's only 8 years old. And I'm teaching her the game early. I'm teaching her the game age appropriate, of course, but I'm teaching her the game early. Dark-skinned women have to work harder. Like they say, black people got to work harder than white people. Well, guess what? Due to darkism, dark-skinned women have to work harder. We have to work harder on our looks. Even though the dark skin is naturally more beautiful, not necessarily more beautiful, but in terms of the upkeep of it, this dark skin doesn't get wrinkled easier. So if you take care of it by doing things like not smoking, not doing drugs, okay, I've seen a lot of dark skinned women descend into becoming crackheads and powder heads. That's what we call them down here in St. Petersburg. We call them powder heads. I've seen a lot of dark skinned women descend into that. And I say, no. We don't do that over here. You don't do drugs. You don't drink alcohol. You don't become a multiple baby mama with multiple baby daddies. You don't do that. You don't eat meat. Get off the meat. Get off the meat. Get off the meat. Get off the processed foods as much as you can. Get on a vegan diet. Get on the water. Get off the sodas. We have to do more. And darkism, oh my God. Talking about, oh my OMG, you're literally protesting for men's attention. I am, Eliza R. Johnson. I actually am. And so I make no bones about that. The hardcore followers know that the mission has always been one of the main objectives of dark-skinned activism has always been to bring the black man back to the dark-skinned woman in balance. And I'm never going to stray from that. Because one of the main reasons that I started dark-skinned activism is because how I was treated for black men. How I was treated starting in elementary school, all the way in elementary school, I was rejected by black men. And the black man is supposed to be with the dark-skinned black woman. So yes, dark-skinned activism is a form of protesting for the black man's attention. You can call me bitter. You can say I'm shaming. I'm looking at your comment, Eliza Johnson. This is what I'm talking about with these haters. These be the same hater black men that will turn around and date a -10. You're the same ones. But guess what? I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it back to dark black. I've already brought it back to dark black. Do you know how many black men who have contacted me over the years and told me about them coming back? I've even met up with some of my fans. Shout out to you if you're watching this out in Clearwater. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I even met up with I'm not going to say your name, but I met up with a very special fan of mine. I might have to do a whole live on him. black man who've been watching me for years. I've been a dark skinned activist. You wish you could be me, but I'm talking to these chicks that's copying me. Yep, I have to go off on them. But I met up with, I sure do got a light skinned boyfriend. I don't make no apologies for that. But I met up with this black man who told me that because he watched me, he watched my videos, he watched my social media, he watched my commentaries. Peace out to Operation Exodus Mississippi. Make sure you guys go and subscribe. Shout out to you. Glad to see you here. This black man told me, he said, because of me, he went back to his dark-skinned wife. He left his white girlfriend. Listen to what I said now. He left his white girlfriend. And this is real. I meet these people in person. They tell me their stories. This is not anything I can make up. That's why I said you're not the dark-skinned activist. You're not the dark-skinned activist. That's only one dark-skinned activist. They all copying me. But you can't copy what I built. You can't copy the originality of where this came from. You can't copy my lived experience. You can't copy that. You can't copy that. Okay. He told me he went back to his dark-skinned black wife. We met up about 2 years ago. He's been a donor to my campaign. Shout out to you. And we met up at Starbucks and chopped it up. And you did Operation Exodus Mississippi. We chopped it up, and I was very happy to finally meet him in person. I actually love meeting my supporters and fans in person, which I also met Operation Exodus Mississippi in person back in Atlanta in last year when I was doing a Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, my play in Atlanta on the Dark Skin Activist Tour. But I met this man, and he told me, he said he came back to his dark-skinned black wife. He came back to his dark-skinned black wife, left this girlfriend, and he told me some other stuff. So that's my whole mission. Let me tell you something. If I drop dead tomorrow, my work is done in that regard. My work is done in that regard. My work is done. I brought you black men back. You're not going to stop me from bringing the black man back. I'm not a fool. All black men are not going to come back to dark-skinned black women. But I will tell you this, it is the original place of the black man to be with the dark-skinned black woman. You can't refute that. You could try to refute that, but you can't. Because if you go look at Africa, the majority of the women there were dark-skinned. We came from Africa. So common sense and logic and reason dictates that who else was these black men with? They was with dark-skinned women. They was with dark. What is you saying? So the black man is coming back to his original place. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be upset. You should not be upset. You should be in solidarity. Ain't nobody, all this stuff about forcing. Y'all up on this forcing business. I'm not forcing anybody to do nothing. Rashida Strober is not in the business of force. Rashida Strober is not in the business of forcing anybody. I cannot force anybody to do nothing. What I'm telling you, what you need to do is come back to your rightful place. Everything I do as a dark-skinned activist, thank you, Garnett of January. You say, yes, she is a great person. Her acting skills are fire. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My job is to bring the black man back. That's what my play is all about. A dark-skinned woman's revenge. A dark-skinned woman's revenge. Check out the book version. There's the book version. Okay. Let me show you a comment here. The book version. Check out the book version. Check out the play version. And speaking on what you mean, Ali? Why won't I come back? What you mean? You talk about y'all tripping. Y'all are. I'm actually sitting up here reading the comments now. I'm making sure that I'm engaging with the comments. I said that's one of the things I want to do because I tend to talk off the cuff constantly. But I'm looking at the comments, engaging. Why are you? I've never left. I've never dated a non-black man. You're not gonna see me dating a non-black man. And if you talk about my light-skinned boyfriend, we're not gonna do that because dark-skinned activism has been about dark-skinned women in terms of dating, because we know that dark-skinned women are the most adversely impacted by darkism, because beauty is power. So don't do that. It's never been about Black men not being able to, dark skin or light skinned men not being able to find a woman, because for a man, their power is not tied up in how they look. It's about the money. It's about how much money you got and some other things. We're gonna keep it clean here. It's never been about their beauty or how handsome they are. So we're not going to do that. You can't put me on trial for dating a light-skinned man. You can't put me on trial. You can't. Thank you, K-Love. You say her book, her Darkism book is a good read and spot on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all get that book. If you want the book, by the way, what you could do. Oh my God. I'm going to address these people because y'all killing me with this force stuff. Oh my God. What you could do if you want to get the book, I have Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. That's available. I have Token Dark Girl, where I critique Lupita Nyong'o regarding this whole dark-skinned thing. Lupita, you're a token. I also have A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. If you want to get the book, you can get the book in 3 ways. You can go to my GoFundMe, and the book is $40 now. I'll send you an autographed copy. You can go to my Cash App, which is Rashida Lala. You could go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. All right. So you have 3 ways that you can get the books. Now, the books, when we talk about the books, we are really talking about supporting the Dark Skin Activist Tour, because my goal, and I'm going to do it. I got a lot of haters out there that don't want to see me raise $1 million, but I'm going to watch me raise my $1 million. The goal is to raise $1 million. Oh, thank you. Somebody just made a donation. Thank you so much for that. I don't know who that was, but to the anonymous donor out there, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. And if that anonymous donor, if you email me at darkskinisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com, guess what? I owe you 2 books. I will send you the book to where you want it to be sent to. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw in the link. If you want to help out, go to my GoFundMe and you can go ahead and make a donation. And while I'm doing that, I just got to address these people that want to sit here and talk about somebody is forcing somebody. Let me ask you a question. To those people that's sitting up here saying, because that pisses me off. Hold on, let me put my PayPal information in here, because some of y'all might want to donate to PayPal. My PayPal email is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, that is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. I kind of prefer at the moment, if you want to make a donation, that you go to either my PayPal or to my GoFundMe. Those are the ones that you should go to. But so the PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. There we go. The call-in number, hold on one second. Give me a second. I'm gonna put that call-in number up in there, and I'll be happy to hear what you got to say, because this going back to the people that want to sit up here and say thank you very much, a dark seed. The people that want to sit up here and say that I'm forcing someone. I am forcing Black men to find me think about what you're saying. It's, you know what? It's a sad day in Black history when we even have to say those words, that a Black woman, why the hell should a dark-skinned Black woman have to force a Black man to find her attractive? When I told y'all that the dark-skinned Black woman is the natural woman for the dark-skinned Black man, and that is not to shit on light-skinned women either. That ain't even, I don't even say that to shit on light-skinned women. I say it because if you go, again, dealing with facts, Africa is majority dark skin, has over 1 billion people, majority dark skin. I only deal with facts. I only deal with facts. That means that Black men, they were with dark skinned Black women. So how the hell am I forcing somebody? I'm just telling y'all, bring y'all ass back to y'all rightful place. We done came over here to America and we done been brainwashed. Okay. We done been brainwashed. And during Reconstruction is really when we started to see the manifestation of the brainwashing that took place during slavery. Okay. To the point where y'all think that darker skinned women are not as good looking. That's why y'all sitting up here calling Rashida Strober manly. I have these cheekbones. You know, I got people in my family that be hollering about, oh, we got Indian in our family. 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 They be sitting up here talking about, we got Indian in our family. And they're not saying that in a way that's, you know, respectful. They're not saying that in a way that's respectful. Shout out to Brother Sanchez that answered my email. Shout out to you. I'm reading your email right now. I'm going to definitely be responding to you. They're not saying that, you know, they're saying that in a way to try to make me feel worse. That's what they would do in my family. Because I got a light-skinned cousin with that good hair, that baby hair, that good hair, that baby hair. And they would say, oh, well, she got her hair from our great-grandmother or our grandmother who was a full-blooded Indian, and she had that long, pretty hair. That long, pretty, good hair. And my light-skinned cousin got that pretty good hair, and she got that pretty light skin. And Rashida, okay, you got the high cheekbones. Trying to give me some type of consolation prize. When I am the real deal. I am the classical dark-skinned Black woman. My features and my skin tone and my hair is the classical. Watch, they try to steal that from me too. Oh my God, it's still everything I do that. But you're not the dark-skinned activist. You're not the brainchild of the first movement in history to address dark skin discrimination. You didn't do that. They try to use the fact that their Indian, their grandmother was Indian as my consolation prize because I got high cheekbones. But at the same time, they taking shots. They're taking shots at my nappy hair. They're taking shots at the way my face is structured. They're taking shots at my authentically, phenotypically dark-skinned Black look. They're taking shots at all that. None of it's real. But the irony of it is, this is the classical Black woman. I'm the classical Black woman. You watered down, but I'm all the way dark skinned with all the way nappy hair, but you want to take shots and shit on me. It don't work like that. So for people to sit up here and talk about somebody is forcing somebody to come back to Black men, no, that's an insult to me, because I shouldn't even have to force a Black man to be with no dark skinned woman. I should have to force that. It's your rightful place. It's where you're supposed to be. Black men are supposed to be, and I said this a million times, Black men are supposed to be with dark-skinned Black women, period. Period. Some of y'all just don't know it. Some of y'all just don't know it because y'all have been brainwashed. But guess what? God sent Rashida Strober, the dark-skinned activist, and I had to go through hell and high water. I had to be called black and ugly. I had to be called monkey mouth. I had to be called tar baby. I had to be called all out my name. I had to be mistreated growing up with my brothers and my family, treating my light-skinned cousin better than me, giving her gifts and rewards for being light-skinned. You know, I had to go through all this hell and high water to bring the truth to the Black man and let the Black man know that you're supposed to be with dark-skinned Black women. I had to go through the super Black, pitch Black, tar Black dude that in high school who used to make my life a living hell. He was blacker than me, but he made everybody laugh at me Everybody talk trash to me. Everybody pick at me and call me all out my name. I had to go through all of that. I had to go through starving. People used to call me skinny African booty scratcher, African booty scratcher. I had to go through starving and not going to the lunchroom because the black football players and I ain't finna sit up here and tell y'all my whole story. This is the story of the dark-skinned activist that people love to steal. You're not the dark-skinned activist. I had to go through not going to the lunchroom because I was afraid that I was going to get attacked for being black and ugly and nappy-headed by the football team, by the basketball team, who was all with light-skinned chicks, some of which was -10 light skin. I had to go through all of that to bring y'all this dark-skinned activist heat, this dark-skinned activist truth. You get over it, Delta Boy 04. Don't you come up on here telling me what I need to get over. Don't you dare come up on here telling me what I need to get over. You get over it. I had to go through all of that because these dark-skinned dudes, brown-skinned dudes, light-skinned dudes, because they was all different colors, because of their self-hate and because they weren't raised by parents that taught them how to love their pitch black dark skin, their brown skin, their light skin. They didn't have those type of parents. More King. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm finna point out an example of why I'm making this entire live. More King, I'm reading your comments. You are the reason why I'm making this live. You are the epitome of the black man that I'm talking about. He says, have you ever thought it was your face and not your skin? Because there are many beautiful dark-skinned women. Some people are just not cute, and it has nothing to do with their complexion. Nothing to do with that. You just ugly, right? That's an old argument. When I told y'all I've been a dark-skinned activist. I introduced this entire topic. Okay, how many times have I heard black people come at me and tell me, it ain't your skin, Rashida, it's your face. It's your face. But again, they will go and date and marry a chick who's light-skinned with my same features. So it ain't the face, it's the skin. You're lying. Use a lie. Use a lie, King Moore. Use a lie. More King, whatever your name is. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. It's not my features. It's the skin. You're lying. And don't come up on here talking about no Lupita. I love how people like to come throw out the token dark girl Lupita, as if dark-skinned women have not been, beautiful dark-skinned women have not been the victim of darkism before Lupita came. And I keep telling y'all, no Rashida, no Lupita. She does not define the dark-skinned struggle. She had no creation of the dark-skinned platform. She did not have anything to do with that. And you're coming on here without liars. You're not being honest. Sitting up here talking about it's not my dark skin. It is. It is. That's a lie. Read the title of this lie. Black men will date a -10 as long as she light skinned. -10 is basically what you're calling me. You're basically saying, Rashida, you're a -10. But guess what? That light-skinned chick will get a pass from you. You will be the same black man that'll date that light-skinned chick that looks like me. The same black man that'll marry that light-skinned chick that's a -10. The same black man that'll have a bunch of babies from her. Because that's, y'all love to do that. Y'all have a bunch of babies because you think your baby finna be pretty. You finna have a pretty baby from that light-skinned chick. You finna have a pretty baby. Child, please. Child, please. Who came up with the term darkism? Sitting up there calling me aggressive. Who came up with the term darkism? Let me. I see I'm gonna have to continue to clear this up. Darkism is a word that I coined Do we know what coin means? Does anybody know what coin means? Coin means create. Darkism is a word that came out of this brain. I didn't come up with the word by watching somebody on YouTube. I didn't come up with darkism by looking at another Black woman's YouTube channel. I coined darkism from this head. So do we understand what coined means? Coined means to create. Okay? Darkism, people didn't even associate darkism with dark skin discrimination until I created it. I coined it. So please don't come on here lying, because I have not blocked anybody out. But if you come up on here lying and saying that I did not create or coin the word darkism to mean dark skin discrimination, I'm going to have to get you up out of here. You're going to have to leave, because I'm not going to tolerate people continuing to plagiarize me. Darkism is also the name of my book. Shout out to Raydell Brown. You've been a long time supporter. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to Michael. Back to darkism. Darkism is the name of my book. It's called Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. I'm looking around the corner for my book. It should be over here somewhere. Pause. Getting back to answering the question, darkism. Somebody said, where did it come from? Darkism, this is my book, Darkism. This book is copywritten with the United States Copyright Office. I came up with this term, darkism. Please stop. I've heard somebody say that they heard of darkism 10, 20 years ago. You're lying. You're not telling the truth. I hate it when people lie about not giving me credit for what I actually created. This is crazy. I mean, how many people would go to Tyler Perry, for example, and tell Tyler Perry, you did not create Madea. You're lying. Tyler Perry did create Madea. Are you insane? Rashida Strober created the word darkism. Get over it and accept it and quit lying. Quit lying. I coined darkism. I brought darkism into the popular vernacular. Nobody else could say that. Alice Walker coined the word colorism. But Black women go around trying to pretend that they created it. You didn't. Stop lying. Rashida Strober coined darkism. This is a fact. Go to the United States Copyright Office. You'll see everything that I'm saying is the truth. I don't have to lie. Our work is copywritten material. And if you infringe, I'm going to file suits. Darkism means the discrimination of dark-skinned people. The reason why, and I've explained this before, and I don't mind explaining again, because I'm trying to help people understand. I coined or created the word darkism, people, to give a title, give a word, a framework to what dark-skinned people experience. Okay? That's not the dark. More King, you're talking about a band. I'm aware of that band, Darkism. That's not, I didn't even know that that band existed when I came up with the word darkism. That's not it. I came up with the word darkism out of my own head. Why is it so hard to believe that a dark-skinned woman, this is darkism in and of itself. This is upsetting to me. I'm starting to get upset. Okay. I'm trying not to curse, and I'm trying my best not to do that. But you're not being honest here. Why is it so hard to believe that a dark-skinned woman could come up with a word to denote what she is going through? Why is it so hard to believe that? It kills me. People never even heard of the phrase dark-skinned activist before me. Dark-skinned activist does not mean a activist that's dark-skinned. It means I am the dark-skinned activist, which is an activist that fights against darkism. I created that. I created the phrasing dark skin activist. Nobody ever heard of dark skin activists before I said it. Y'all are, oh my God, I cannot stand people that are not honest. Jesus. Where's the honesty? Where's the integrity here? Where is the integrity here? Do you see these books? I've written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. So don't come up on here telling me about no Lupita Nyong'o and her one book. Don't do that. But for whatever reason, I don't understand. It is so hard for people to believe, even though I actually created it. I'm taking all this heat for it, but you don't even want me to get credit for coining a word, darkism. I just insane. Thank you, Carrot. You said they keep attempting to act like Rashida didn't create it. They're lying, but they come on my channel and watch me. More King, colorism and darkism are two different things. No, we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. Colorism and you're not going to tell the person that created the word darkism what it means. That's just like me going to Alice Walker and telling Alice Walker, no, Lupita did not create darkism. She did not create the dark skin movement. She's not renowned in my eyes, and I don't respect it. You're not going to tell me the definition of a word that I created. That doesn't make sense. That's just like me going to Alice Walker and telling Alice Walker, no, Alice Walker, colorism does not mean what you said it meant, even though you coined it. That's insane. Yes, you can, Jeremiah Jackson. That's insane. That is insane. Why would I do that? So why would I allow somebody to come on here and tell me what darkism means when I'm the one that created it and wrote the book? Y'all got to make it make sense. Y'all got to make it make sense, okay? Because right now, y'all are not making it make sense, okay? That's a whole nother topic. But I was trying to answer some people's questions that's in the chat. Black men, what y'all got to do is y'all got to start. Thank you, Extra Preach. You said Rashida been the dark skinned activist and activist before YouTube, Oprah, Lupita, and all. Thank you. I got some truth tellers out here. Thank you. Thank you. Jeremiah Jackson, you said, what exactly is darkism? Okay, I answered the question, but I'm going to answer it for you one more time. Darkism is the discrimination of dark-skinned people. And this is the book, Darkism, that I wrote, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Okay? And if you want to get the book, which I recommend that everybody gets, it's $40. I'll send you an autographed copy. You can get the book by going either to my PayPal or to my GoFundMe. And I'm putting that information in there right now. Okay? What Black men have got to do, this is what I want Black men to do because it's only right. Y'all have got to come to the understanding that your rightful place is with the dark-skinned Black woman. Okay? And I understand the conditioning that you have underwent. But it's time to break that conditioning. Okay? It's time to stop discriminating against dark-skinned women. It's time to stop calling Rashida Strober manly, and you're welcome, Jeremiah Jackson. It's time to stop calling me not feminine. It's time to, as the caller called in earlier, because she really touched me, because I have experienced that more times than I could count. It's time to, when you see a dark-skinned woman and a light-skinned woman or a brown-skinned woman, and you know that that dark-skinned woman is equally, if not better looking, it's time for you to stop overlooking her. Okay? It's time for you to stop doing that. It's time for you to be honest in your mate selection regarding beauty. That's what I'm calling for. And I've been calling for this. I'm not going to stop calling for it until I see that equality. It's time to slum Town Basics. You sit up here talk about not dating aggressive, unattractive, dark-skinned black. Let me tell you something. It's time to stop accusing dark-skinned women of being aggressive and unattractive just because they're speaking out. I've been accused of being aggressive and unattractive. Well, I've been accused of being aggressive, which equates to unattractive. And I don't think that aggressive equates to being unattractive, because we can look at Evelyn Lozada, who is aggressive. Evelyn Lozada, light-skinned Evelyn Lozada, for the Slum Town Basics. Evelyn Lozada. Evelyn, what's that chick on that other chick, that other light-skinned chick? Let's talk about her too. She light-skinned, she ain't got no hair on her head, and she's on that Black Ink. Y'all gonna tell me her name. She is aggressive. She likes to fight. Okay. I wish I could think of her name. She liked to fight. She's on Black Ink. She's very violent. Very violent. Cardi B is very violent. Sky, thank you. Thank y'all. Ebony Knowledge and Erica White. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They're violent and aggressive. But guess what? Guess what? They're light-skinned and y'all give them a pass. But if I talk like this, I raise my voice and I fling my hands, because I talk with my hands, I talk with my body. That's how I was born. Guess what? My aggressiveness equals to Rashida Strober is a man. Rashida Strober is a trainee. Rashida Strober is a trainee. I'm a trainee. I'm a man. Even though I done had 2 vaginal births, I want to know how a trainee could have a vaginal birth. I want to know that. Explain to me how a trainee could have a vaginal birth. Okay, that's what they be calling me. Lovely, you said I got called a trainee. I had a light-skinned dude call me a trainee, calling me a man. You're attacking my feminine. See, a dark-skinned woman's being aggressive equals being a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. But let it be a light-skinned chick. Evelyn Lozada. Evelyn Lozada. Cardi B stood up here and threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj. I'm no Nicki Minaj fan, but Cardi B, that was a violent act. You threw that shoe at Cardi B, and they didn't take you to jail. You got more famous for it. You got money for it. You get rewarded for throwing shoes, throwing hands, throwing drinks, being aggressive. But dark-skinned women, I'm a trainee. I'm a man. I'm not feminine. You want me to believe that's not darkism? How is it fair that Sky, that chick, gets to go on television? She's very light-skinned and fight and make money off of it. But if I fight, let's talk about Remy Ma. I cannot leave Remy Ma out of this. I cannot leave Foxy Brown out of this. I cannot leave Lil' Kim out of this. I cannot leave Lauryn Hill out of this. Okay? Because all of them women, guess what? They went to jail. Why Cardi B ain't in jail? Lauryn Hill went to jail. Does she dark skin? Remy Ma went to jail. She dark skin. Foxy Brown went to jail. She dark skin. Watch, they steal this content. If you hear this anywhere else, they stealing from the dark skin activists. You're stealing. You're stealing. You're a thief. Lil' Kim went to jail. All of them dark skin. Explain to me why these dark skin, they're beautiful. Whoever says Lauryn Hill isn't beautiful, you're insane. You're a nut. Whoever says Foxy Brown isn't beautiful, you're jealous. And Lil' Kim, to me, is still beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to talk bad about Lil' Kim because she's a victim of darkism. She's very talented, and I'm not going to, people want me to talk bad about her so much. Remy Ma, okay, Remy Ma, I understand she shot her best friend. I get that. I understand. But I do have to classify Remy Ma as a somewhat of a victim of darkism. Okay, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that Remy Ma be saying. I do not. But I have to be honest and say that she's a darker skinned woman, that she is a victim in a lot of ways of darker, and she's a hell of a whole lot more talented than all these rappers out. She got that real raw talent. She's the last of the breed from the talented rappers from the 90s. Y'all can say what y'all want, but it is what it is. But the fact of the matter is, all of them have been penalized as being aggressive with jail time. Why Cardi B ain't in jail? Why light skin? You're not black, Cardi B. You're not black. You're aggressive. You're violent, but you get rewarded for it. But y'all want to sit here and tell me Remy Ma is a victim of darkism. I'm not sitting up here saying Remy Ma is all in it. I'm not even a fan of Remy Ma like that, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that the woman isn't a victim of darkness. She is. She is. And I don't like a lot of the stuff that Remy Ma has said lately. But one thing about it I can respect is I was very happy that a black man, Papoose, stayed with her and stuck by her side, married her, and they're together. I'm happy. I remember before she even got out, I predicted that she was going to, blow up and come back and do her thing. And I actually wanted to see that. And I was never really a fan of her music. But I can be honest and say and call out the victims of dark. When I compare her to other light-skinned women these chicks are violent. Tammy Roman, violence. Y'all can say she ain't light-skinned, she's not dark-skinned. Tammy Roman is a violent woman. They love to fight. They're violent. They get rewarded for it. Let's keep it 100. And I don't need the episode to be going down, but currently what's going down on Basketball Wives between them. I've been talked about this colorism. Y'all late. Y'all are late to the party. Y'all are late. I've been did that. I've been the dark skin activist. I've been called out the colorism and the darkism on the Basketball Wives. It's nothing new. I'm not impressed. Baby Rashidas. Okay. These light-skinned women, they are rewarded all over television for being violent. So to all these people that's sitting up here hollering about, oh, you're aggressive, you're this, you're that, I don't want to hear it. Save it, because you're not being honest. You're not being honest. It's speaking about the instigator. Thank you, Erica White. I'm reading the comments here. You said Tammy, Evelyn, Sky, Donna, Decals. I don't know the other ones, but I do know that Tammy Roman, that Evelyn, and I know that Sky. I know them are 3 light-skinned chicks that are very violent, and that Cardi B, and they get rewarded for it. I know that for a fact. We all know that. How is that fair? How is that not darkism? And all of them have black men. All of them have black men. A black man don't turn them away. They're still able to get black men. First round draft pick. They're still able. After all of that, nobody's turning them down because they're light skinned. They can be ran through. They can have a criminal record. It doesn't matter. They're light skinned. So I don't understand the people that come up onto my posts or come up onto interviews that I've done or come and sit up here and holler about you're aggressive. Miss me with that. Because it's not making any sense when we compare these light-skinned chicks who are getting fame off of their violence. Oh, definitely. BET is the queen of representing light-skinned women. They've been doing this for years. And you know, people pointing out, I see you, More King, talk about city girls are dark skinned. Lord, they're sexy. Okay. Y'all love to sit up here and point out dark skinned women who are considered to be good looking and attractive. But the bottom line is on the whole, these women are what I call outliers. They're outliers because at the end of the day, light skinned women still are on top. They're still on top. They're still on top at the end of the day. They're still able to monetize and gain popularity off of being light skinned no matter what they do. They're on top. Let's be honest. Let's tell the truth. I like to thank, real quickly, I want to say thank you to that anonymous donor for helping me to reach the $8,000 mark. The goal is $1 million. $1 million in Darkism campaign, the original campaign that people stealing from, but you're not the dark skin activist. I created this lane. Thank you for helping me to reach that $8,000 goal. Actually, it's $8,001. Thank you. I am very, very grateful to the person that helped me to reach that goal. Once again, if you want to donate and help make the Dark Skin Activist Tour happen, let me explain to you guys what the Dark Skin Activist Tour is. It consists of my creative works around only dark skin. I am the first artist, activist. Thank you, Champ Fix. You said you're going to get that million. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm the first artist to focus my work only on dark skin. I'm the first actress to focus my work only on dark skin. I am the first performer to focus my work only on dark skin. I'll take your 2 quarters too, Tim Oglesby. I'll take that too. Nobody's written more books on dark skin than me, and I created the first movement in history to address dark skin discrimination called dark skin activism. Nobody else could say they did. I did that, and I'm taking credit for it. And I want my money. To the dark skinned women that done came to my channel and took from my brand, you owe me. I want my money. Lupita, you should be right here at my GoFundMe donating that $1 million. You are seemingly the biggest benefactor or beneficiary, should I say. You need to drop that $1 million, but I'm going to continue to keep going. So those of you that want to make a contribution, make that contribution. Again, I'm going to drop the links there. You can go to my GoFundMe, or if you want to cut out the middleman and go to the PayPal, you can go to the PayPal. That's strange. You said it said GoFundMe not found. That's weird. Let me copy and paste the link again. I'm about to put the link there again. Slumtown Basics. I know you'll choose a light-skinned woman because you've been coming on this chat the whole time praising light-skinned women over dark-skinned women. This is my point. You demonstrate the point that I'm making when I have this title here. Black men will date a -10 long as she light skin. You are the quintessential black man that would do that. I already know that. You've proven my point. It's a ton of black men out there in the community like you. You are nothing special. You are nothing special. But you know what? The dark skin activist has been put here to turn that around. Because I bet you I'm going to win in the end with it. I can tell you that right now. Like I said, black men, reformed black men, I call them reformed darkists. They have came to me with that light skin stuff and thinking that light skinned women was better. They done came to me so many times and they done turned that thing around. So do you think that you're bigger and better than that? You're not. You could sit up here and brag about you'll choose a light-skinned woman all day and all night. Keep bragging. Keep bragging. Keep bragging about it. Because that don't bother me at all. It don't bother me because in the end, I know that I'm going to win. I know that I am going to win. And if dark skin, y'all keep on want to give Lupita Nyong'o credit. We're not going to give Lupita Nyong'o credit. Lupita Nyong'o is benefiting off of the groundwork that I have created. Lupita Nyong'o coming out with this book talking about dark skin after Rashida Strober have been writing books for years. I don't care if I'm not as famous as she is. Doesn't matter. I've been writing books for years about dark skin. Okay. If Lupita Nyong'o is winning, or if dark skin is winning, if you're talking about Lupita Nyong'o, if that's what you mean by that, she is benefiting off of the hard work and the struggle of the world's first dark skin activist who did the heavy colorism and darkism lifting. I did that. I did that. She should say thank you. She should say thank you. Don't be confused, BTM Two Top, because I'm telling it to you straight up, telling you what it is. When this live is over, I'm going to leave it up. You can go back and play it back so that you can learn why I am saying that Lupita Nyong'o is a beneficiary of the work of Rashida Strober. Okay. We gotta be real clear about this. So let me get back to my advice for Black men, because I wanna close with my message to the Black man. Okay. And that's what the Muslims will say. They'll say message to the Black man. My message to the Black man is that your rightful place is with dark-skinned women. That is my message to you. I'm not sitting up here telling you, oh, you need to stop more, King. Whatever. I'm not sitting up here telling you not to date light-skinned women. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying to you is, when you decide, when you get out there in the dating world and you decide that, you want a wife or you want a girlfriend, what I am saying to you is, do not discriminate against dark-skinned women. Don't do it. I got so much stuff I want to say. There's that show Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm gonna do a whole live on that. I was watching and I get triggered so easily. The dark skin activist's brain never stops thinking about dark skin. I never stop. I can't stop. I see darkism in everything. I see it. It's there. I was watching this show and I see all these couples, and only one man had a dark skinned woman. And that's Letitia. I'm going to come back and do a whole live on that. Remind me of that. If I don't come back, if y'all don't see me pop up on here doing that, remind me, because I got a lot to say about that. And it just reminds me of how Black men are always choosing light skinned and brown skinned women over the dark skinned women. Now we got all these couples. That's why I say we're not equal yet. And you got one Black man. That's why I'm not going to shit on Marcel. That's his name. Everybody want to talk shit about Marcel. Melody, you hating, you jealous of your friend. You're the light-skinned chick, and I used to like you, but you're jealous because your man is cheating. You think that because you supposed to be the quintessence that you're not supposed to get cheated on. Honey, please. And you want to see your dark-skinned friend upset. I got a whole lot to say about that. Anyway, they sit around the dinner table, and you see one dark-skinned female. One dark-skinned female on there. That's it. One dark-skinned female. And that's how it is. And then I see these mediocre looking, again, going back to my point, the -10. One of them had a -10 lighter skinned chick. She was not even cute. She was not even cute. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. She had a long face, big forehead. Honey, you're not cute. You're not. It's no attack on you as a person. You're not cute. And I'm making a point that these Black men, this is what they do. They get the mediocrity and swear up and down they doing it. In my humble opinion, Letitia looks better than all the women on the show. She looks better. She looks better than all y'all. Yes, Melody, I know you think I'm talking about that show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I know, Melody, I know you think that you're the best looking one on there, and you just can't believe that your husband is up on here cheating on you because you think that you are the best looking one on there, but you're not the best looking one on there. Not to me. You're not. You're a pretty lady, but the dark-skinned Letitia looks better than you. And I don't like the fact that you want this woman's husband to be cheating on her. Why can't the dark-skinned woman have a husband that's not cheating? You think that because she's dark-skinned? Do we think that because she's dark-skinned, her man got to cheat? I am Screaming Eagle. I am. I fully admit that. But that's a whole nother discussion. So I want to close with saying this. I want to say that Black men, you need to choose dark-skinned women and balanced numbers. You need to stop boosting up the head of these mediocre looking non-dark-skinned chicks who are -10s and making them think that they are superior. You are directly responsible for that. I want you to stop. That's my message to the Black men. In closing, I want to thank everybody for taking the time. I am reading the comments because I'm trying to stay more engaged with y'all. I'm trying my best. That's one of my goals, to look at the comments and be engaged, because I would come on here and be so wound up that I would just start talking and I wouldn't look at the comments. So that's why I'm looking at the comments, because I want to show my engagement. I want to thank everybody, for even the people that disagree with me, for taking the time to watch the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. You're not the dark-skinned activist, the people out there that's copying me. You're not. I don't care how many views you have. I don't care how many followers you have. You copied my channel, and I will never forgive you for that until it's rectified. It's only one dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. No Rashida, no Lupita. And I want to thank the people that have the new subscribers to the channel. Make sure you like the video, share the video. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And make sure you hit the notification bell so that when I do my lives, because I will be doing more of these lives. In fact, I'm supposed to be going head to head with a dark-skinned dude tomorrow that tried to come for me after I did O'Shea show. You tried to come. You probably watching this right now. You tried to come for me. I'm supposed to be doing a head-to-head debate with a dark-skinned dude tomorrow. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, because I accepted your debate challenge. He tried to come for me. He tried to come for me on a lot of angles, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I am ready for you. I am ready for you. So, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch. This dark skin is very important to me. Dark skin equality is very, very, very important to me. At the end of the day, what I want is for all dark skinned people, even the ones that have stole my work, because that's what they've done. My hope and wish is for dark skinned people to achieve socioeconomic and political equality. That is what I want the most. Thank you, Savage Scientist, for purchasing. Thank you for the Slum Basics for the subscription. Thank you to everybody. If I don't say your name, I forgot your name, or if I can't, I'll see all the comments, because comments coming in fast. Thank you for your support. Naima, you said, is the debate going to be on your show? I don't know. We haven't decided that yet. I don't know if we're going to do it on his channel or we're going to do it on my channel. I don't know. We got to figure that out tomorrow. Okay. Also, I'm going to try to figure out how to get a call-in number, and I'm gonna fix my technology so you guys can call in. I want to thank the 2 callers that called in tonight. Your comments meant the world to me. To the dark-skinned young lady that's went through what I went through, you going through, where the Black men will choose these average, mediocre, light-skinned chicks over you. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. They're brainwashed. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. Tonight, I'm gonna be honest. That really touched me, because I've gone through that so much, standing in the background. I know y'all hear me talking. I talk a lot. I do. But I stood in the background quiet for so long and not said anything while I took this abuse by these Black men mistreating me. So I understand exactly where you was coming from, because I feel it. I felt it. Those who feels it knows it. Okay, I understand that. So, the channel of this man is, what is this? Oh God, what's his channel? Oh my goodness, I'm finna go find his channel right now, because this dude is just really off the chain. He's really off the chain, and he does not know what he's talking about. And he wants to sit up here and debate me and try to come for me. If you're going to try to come for me, I keep telling people, if you're going to try to come for the dark-skinned activists, I would appreciate it if you would come with some facts. I would appreciate it if you not sit here. Hold on one second. I would appreciate it if you not sit up here and make up things. That's the worst thing that you could do with me, is to sit here. I cannot find this guy's channel. Hold on one second. If I find his channel, I'm going to drop it in the comment section. I watched that video tonight. I made some comments on, hold on, I know how to find it. Don't try to come for me if you don't have any facts. I don't have a problem with people. His channel is Fantastic 824. Fantastic 824. In fact, let me click on that channel and go there right now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop the link in the description box. Don't try to come for me if you don't have any facts. And this man, I just sat there and I listened to your live stream that you made about me, and you were, so many things was not even correct. I'm just like, I'm listening to this going, wait a minute. Why would this guy come and say these things and not come correct? I hope I got the channel. Give me a second. I think I got it. Why would you come and make these assertions and not do some fact checking? I mean, you want to argue with me about dark skin activism and who created it. You want to argue with me about whether or not dark-skinned men experience darkism more than dark-skinned women. You want to argue with me about all of these things without even that. It's so many things that I have to say to this person. So we done set it up. We done set it up. And I'm hoping that we will go ahead and do it tomorrow. Let me tell you something, Savage Sciences. I don't care how, I'm the type, I don't care how many subs somebody got. I don't care. I don't look at that. I will talk to anybody, because to me, everybody has a right to espouse their opinion. Everybody has that right. Everybody has a right to espouse their opinion. Now, whether that opinion is based in facts and whether that opinion holds validity is another question. That is the issue. Okay? So that's the reason why I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with people's opinion, but if you're going to come for me, you better make sure that your opinion holds some validity to it, and that you can turn your opinion into facts. Because I tend to base my opinion in fact. It's rooted and grounded in facts. I don't come with an opinion just to be like, oh my God, this is just popping out. No, no, no. It's based on facts. Okay. So once again, because I see people asking about it. Thank you, Sheila E. You said he made a video about it. I'm going to drop his channel in there, and we are supposed to, he hasn't gotten back to me regarding whether or not we're going to do it on my channel or whether it's going to be on his channel. I don't know that yet, but it's supposed to be somewhere around 9 o'clock tomorrow. And I don't know whose channel it's going to be on, but if we have it on his channel, then I will upload the video to my channel. And if we have it on my channel, it'll be around 9 o'clock tomorrow, because I believe that we can't. Hey, Lamar. Oh my God. Oh my God. We got one of my favorite people in the house, y'all. Oh my God. Lamar Townsend Tarrant. Okay. Make sure y'all go to Lamar's channel. Lamar is the motherfucking king of caps. Okay. He is the fucking cap king. Period. End of discussion. Period. Point blank. There is no fucking debating. Lamar Townsend Tarrant is in the house. I cannot tell you. Lamar Townsend Tarrant, you basically have read my fucking life. I mean, this person has basically told me who I am. I'm like, damn, most people cannot do that. Most people cannot do that. And I will not agree with most people. But Lamar is Lamar is the shit, y'all. Okay, Lamar is the shit. Lamar is in the fucking house. Lamar is in the fucking building. All right, make sure y'all go. Make sure y'all go to his channel. Hold on, before I go, hold on. Let me go and find the King of Caps channel right now. I got to do that because we got a celebrity in the building. We got one of the people on YouTube. As y'all probably have guessed, I am very, very hard to like people's. I have to really respect you, and I have a lot of respect for Lamar Townsend. So let me go ahead and drop his. I hope I got the right channel. I want to make sure I got the right channel here. Drop his link in the description. If you are not even if you're a Capricorn, if you whatever sign you are, you need to go to Lamar's channel. But if you're a Capricorn, you especially need to go to Lamar's channel because this man reads us like nobody else's damn business. I'm telling you, like dead spot on. Like I'm just keeping it 100. Like respect. So I just dropped the link in the channel. Thank you, Savage Scientist. Thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. I really appreciate y'all. If you just tuning in, I'm leaving. I've been on here for like probably about 2 hours. Oh, thank you very much, Lamar. Lamar, I am really a fucking fan. Y'all like, I'm really not fans of a lot of people. I'm just not. It's not because it's just very hard. I like quality over quantity. Okay, I am a fan of Lamar. I am a fan, a true fucking fan. Okay, like I'm a fan of Lauryn Hill. I respect Lauryn Hill. A bitch better not say nothing bad about Lauryn Hill in my presence, or you will get cursed out. I'm a fan of Lamar Townsend. Period. So, with that being said, it is the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the first platform in history for dark skin. They mock me, then they copy me, but you ain't been talk about dark skin. You ain't been talk about dark skin. You ain't been talk about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober. Do it, 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 do it. You ain't been talk about dark skin. You ain't been talk about dark skin. You ain't been talk about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober. Do it, 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 do it.